Monday, May 11th. Guys, you've got 2 more weeks to go. Finish strong. Please, please. So today, I can't help but think of some of you all who would say, Mrs. Johnson, can't we just go back to what we used to do back in elementary school when we thought that was hard, like multiplying, or I know some of you would really prefer to go back to adding and subtracting. But today's lesson is multiplying. No joke. It's one you guys can do. And when I see your scores, I better see 4 out of 4 on those. So I do want to go in it's going to take me just a minute to go into the background of what we're doing today, but we're still looking at probability. And I want to tie it into what we did on Thursday. So today what we're going to do is called the fundamental counting principle. That's what I've always heard it as. When I read the Indiana standards, they called it the multiplication counting principle. So you see right there, it even says, hey, we're going to be multiplying here. But I want to remind you that back on Thursday, I showed you that you could draw boxes to figure out the probability of rolling 2 dice. Well, today, we're not actually looking at specific instances where I want you to actually look at this and draw every possibility out. I simply want to know how many possibilities there are. I want to know the total number of outcomes there could be. And there's a shorter way rather than drawing it if we just want to know total outcome. And what I want to show you is that if you are rolling 2 dice, you have 6 possibilities up here on this first dice, and you have 6 possibilities down here on this second die, singular die. And if you remember, I told you even on Thursday, we got 36 possibilities. Well, notice if we had a 6 and another 6, we could actually just multiply those to get 36. Let me show you again what we did back on Thursday. I gave you 3 sandwich options and said we were going to either have ham, turkey, or roast beef. We liked them equally the same, and we were given the choice of American cheese, cheddar cheese, and Swiss cheese, equally the same. And so we actually could see this tree diagram and we could read each of the options. But if it doesn't matter what the options are and I just want to know, well, how many options are possible? Well, I'm going to take these 3 sandwich options and I'm going to recognize that there are 3 cheese options, and I get 3 times 3 is 9 options. And if you look at these branches, you get 3 branches here, 3 branches here, and 3 branches here for a total of 9. So it looks like all we are doing is multiplying these options, and that's exactly what you do. So just third example here, this is one that we didn't do on Thursday, just to let you see. We're going to a flower shop, and this flower shop is not the typical flower shop because they've only got 4 kinds of flowers that you can choose from. You can either choose a rose, a tulip, a sunflower, or a lily. So for my first blank, this is my flower option. Notice I have 4 possible choices. And that flower needs to go in a pot when I take it home, and I've got either a brown, a red, or a green pot that I can choose from. So my second blank is the flower pot that I'm going to choose. I get 3 options there. When I multiply 4 times 3, I have a total of 12 options. If we were back on Thursday and we needed to see each of those options, we could write it out. But if I only need the number, just simply take and multiply each of your options. And that's all we're doing today, guys. So you've got 4 questions. Fundamental counting principle is wonderful because you simply take those options and you multiply them to get your total number of possibilities. So enjoy. Let's finish strong. And what is it? Just 2 more weeks?